Good gas in the lean just to put me to sleep. My bitch, she a girl, so she love when I'm geek. Wild and out, how I be conceited. DJ D-Rec, how I...
What's up, guys? How y'all doing? What it do? Evelina. Dust. I checked out your burgers. Oh, so we got Dust and burgers. Dust, I want to say I checked out your beatboxing stuff yesterday. It was pretty cool. I seen you have featured some dude on there too from like back then. It's gonna be a cool stream tonight. I got a hell of a lineup for y'all. Just give me a second and we're gonna get this thing cracking, but your Uncle Lou hungrier than that bitch right now. YouTube made some updates. I know this is not an ASMR right now. Just give me a second. I know it. All right, dang, ain't nobody want to listen to you eat. What the hell's wrong with this guy? Nah, Leggy, look. YouTube low-key turning the clock. I just got a notification. Well, I was checking through my studio like earlier today. I could cuss as soon as the video start now. So I'm not holding back shit no more. I don't give a fuck. Listen, I'm a low key. I'm a cool dude, bro. I'm cool. I swear I'm cool. Really, I don't even be talking for real like that. I like to be chill. I'd rather just be in the corner like chill. Don't even really want to talk to nobody for real. But y'all really gonna see the real version of me, bro. Watch a clown. We're gonna get there when we get there. We're gonna warm up with a couple videos. We're gonna start off with this one. Just
trying to take away Brunson, and Brunson's so smart. Oh my goodness! Oh no, he did!
I got a couple of body cams, couple pranks.
He just got Precious Achua. Krejci knocked out of his hands from behind. Landale.
This is one of my favorite players right now.
Alex Dobbs, big time finish by Amir Thompson.
This dude is special,
Thompson on Brown into the lane. Got the shot. Oh! 0.7 to go. Thompson gives the Rockets the lead.
Hey,
are you
what I wouldn't do to have this kid on my team.
Watson. Galloping. Oh, spike from behind. Tyler Hero just hit the last 2 buckets for Houston.
Like against my team too. Look how he just punched that Tyler Hero
with the absolute hammer. Defensive rating, but that number.
Oh my God. Bro, like he had Tyler, and this is after he pushed Tyler Hero and shit like that.
Thompson in the open floor with the absolute
I wouldn't say I'm an
defensive rating, but that number should improve with tonight. Little Euro step to the bait.
It's like he hasn't unlocked his powers yet either.
Amen. The ball fake and then the two-handed dunk. That was pretty.
Like he's a hybrid.
So good.
Like look at him, he's guarding Evan Mobley.
Yeah, he's 7 of 8. Blocked by Thompson. You're kidding me.
It has been, and my goodness, man, how good is Kevin Durant?
Oh, how good is Amen Thompson?
Oh, I almost said it.
Jalen averaged over 27 a game against the Blazers last season and almost got 40% from 3. Amen Thompson up and down plus the foul.
But he hasn't even had like a crazy.
Broken up by VanVleet, stolen by VanVleet. Kicks it ahead to Thompson. Thompson will drive and he will win.
VanVleet 1 of 6 shooting threes.
leggy,
Through the
man.
double.
I was gonna make a video
Thompson.
about that.
Oh, nice wiggly move.
Bro, I was gonna make a video about that on my TikTok, bro. Cause I seen these dudes on my For You page talking about the Miami Heat. They were talking about, bro. I'm gonna still do it. I'm gonna go on a rant after this live. They was talking about, oh, does the Miami Heat, if they had T.J. McConnell, would they start Davion Mitchell or T.J. McConnell? They're trying to argue T.J. McConnell. Bro, are we that sorry that we're arguing T.J. McConnell versus Davion Mitchell? This is as low as a Heat fan I would ever want to feel. I'm so serious to y'all. This is crazy. I ain't react to soccer highlights in a while. I ain't watched soccer.
2 on Green, trapped in the corner. Throws up a top shot. Oh my goodness! Can I get an amen? Amen. Picked it out of midair, dunked it. Percentage of their overall shots in NBA history, about 54% of their shots are threes. How about that dish? And then the dunk.
I mean, Şengün really has a knack for handling the basketball.
Morant this time.
Wow.
Blocked the shot.
It's a 4-point net lead and a steal. Thompson a 3, and it's a 1-point game.
He gets to that consistently though. That shot.
Thompson's got everything except a 3-point shot. What a
My goodness!
Şengün working with Jalen
Oh
Green.
my
but
God!
Here comes Thompson.
Hey!
To the rim with
You see that?
What's the foul? Into
You see
Fontecchio.
that?
Back to Sexton. Working on Holiday. Gets into his body. Got there. There comes Thompson from the weak side to block it away.
Miami Heat, Luka Doncic 2026.
Sacramento tomorrow night. Westbrook out of control again. Another turnover.
You heard it here first.
And Thompson also returned. Westbrook has 5 of their 11 turnovers. There you go. Amen. Your gaming system.
Dog, he puts that Giannis strength on, and there's his brother over there too. His brother is a freak of nature as well.
Great defense inside by Dylan Brooks. Thompson over the top of Porter Jr. for the first quarter.
Well, it's Amen Thompson
That's
right here.
tough, bro.
You can say that about a lot of guys.
Yeah, great Sean Tate. Can't whip more.
Shit out of here.
Swatted away
The
from
fuck?
behind by Amen Thompson.
26th overall pick of the Sixers back in 2016 as Thompson lays it up and in.
Because when he's hot again,
Knocked away by
hand.
Thompson.
Oh, windmill
Back
that.
to him.
Windmill.
he
He didn't know what to do.
with it.
That was a
Yeah,
pretty
he didn't know what to do with that
over by
big.
Mitchell, but he missed it. But getting back
Oh,
to Thompson,
you
he
know.
beat Allen to the rim there. He's one of the best rim protectors. He
I
gets another tap.
don't know if
And
it-
scores.
I don't know if it's a specific age
to
anymore.
Wells.
Well, I know you got to be at least. Wait, is it a specific age? I know you used to have to be 1 year. You had to do at least 1 year post after high school, but now it's like, I think it's just whatever.
Sin goes by 3 defenders.
I think you just have to
Coming
finish
from the weak side. There's
the
Amen
18, I
Thompson.
think.
Ahead to Green, pulling back history. Yes!
Fortunate right there. I got to stay in that play.
And then Thompson on the move into the lane. How about
Jeez
that? How about
Louise.
that play by Amen Thompson as he elevates and bends the rim? Something they have not
Bro,
done.
I think these kids
against
are
them
like 20
in several years. Spin, layup.
They're either
Thompson.
20 or 21.
How about
Something like
that?
that.
Last Thursday in San Francisco, low-scoring game. Felt like a 90s
Get that shit out of
Boy,
here.
Look at that recovery. Thompson getting stiff at the rim.
Good job by Thompson. That ball fake faked out like a couple,
I
three
don't know.
guys. to the
Kobe
Blazers.
got drafted at 17. Kobe couldn't
I
even
have a
sign his
Jeff Van
first
Gundy
contract.
story to tell. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough time. Another one.
But that was that was what, 98,
More pep in
97?
his step.
No, that was
35 for the
96.
game. 11 in the corner. Another steal. Amen Thompson on Tyler Hero. Another dunk.
Thank God I wasn't at that game.
He forgot.
Warriors thought he should have been put to the free throw line.
15 is
No
wild.
whistle. Here's Thompson burrowing
We have
in
a
the lane. Got tied up. Threw it up and in.
That's actually
Moravia
insane.
In on Adams, a lot of contact, no foul. Then lead with the board.
Oh my
Moravia's
God,
got
bro.
12. Now to Amen.
If he stays with the passion and everything, he's gonna break all the records there is. Like 15, because I think, I'm pretty sure at 15 everybody's playing sports. You know what I'm saying? But to be professional,
Thompson.
That's
That'll
huge.
count plus the foul mark.
I think there was like a
Taking it to the
15-year-old
Cavs
that
here.
was like on the
10
track
to
team
3
on the
runs.
Olympics
Jerome
this year.
back
as
it.
well.
Oh, get it out of here.
George, what this is good to see because that's where you can't double Şengün.
Jalen Green into the lane now to a man.
So who gets that money? His parents?
Punchback again.
If the defense gets, the offense gets going, the defense is there.
And $5,000. Thompson off the pick again into the lane.
I thought he was about to go.
Gets it to go again. They have no answer for a minute. Away with it. And Reed Shepard in, and here comes a man Thompson out of nowhere to reject there. He's missed the last couple of games. That cup quarterfinal and semifinal. Lob pass. Here comes a man Thompson.
So
impossible along the bench away by Green. Şengün was able to keep it in bounds. Now ahead to Jalen. He'll attack. He'll throw, and a man Thompson will dunk.
He's more two-footed to me, but like one leg.
Thompson. It's uncanny, the footwork and the way he's able to wiggle into.
Again, a 9-game losing streak to Miami. That's
him in the open floor is
Şengün. Here comes a man Thompson. Has Green running with it, throws it, and that is a great
On the first points of the game? Bro, I'm so glad I wasn't there. You was on your high school football team. Couldn't imagine being in the NFL. Shoot, at 15, I would have loved that chance, like, to be a pro basketball player, bro. I don't understand. I was freaking possessed. Like, I was obsessed with that
Curry.
crap,
Into the lane. Oh, erased! Amen Thompson off the pogo stick.
Like Joe Mixon out the backfield, man.
Friend of the show. Oh, how about that play?
Hey!
Through, and then the flip up and in for Amen Thompson.
It's going to be crazy.
Again, extending the pressure.
I'm excited for next season. The Rockets are going to be so good. I don't know how it is when you can play professional football.
Green's basically been the Rockets' offense. Oh! Back by Thompson.
There you go. That's how you get the. See how he takes his matchup with Sarr.
Now, this is a Washington team that's playing without a traditional point guard. Thompson got a piece of that.
Well, that's different, too, because overseas, I heard, because I used to play with a dude in high school. He was from Italy. And he would always talk about how they didn't have, like, school teams overseas. Like, you guys don't have school teams. Like, maybe in the UK they do, but in Italy, they didn't have, like, school teams. Like, they had club teams. So, like, you were playing on club teams. And if you were, like, really good, you just so happened to play with, like, the older team, which was, like, the main professional team, the national team, you know?
There he is, right on cue. The help defense, the deflection, the steal, the pass ahead to Thompson for the Ram.
Here's Thompson veering in and Smith the flush.
That's kind of the same over here. We got, like, everything.
Simon's over and dunks it down. Hello. My name is Simon. His name is Amen.
Late to get to Daniel. Daniel with a quick release and good height.
Sixers shooting 50% from 3, 5 of 10.
Why couldn't Ben Simmons do this shit?
Rockets just
Dog, I'm a big, like,
good move though
Ben
by Wesley
Simmons
Thompson
advocate, but,
blocks
like,
it though.
damn.
Now the Spurs reset a little bit here.
How
Good
did we
hands
get
by
here?
Jock Landale. He poked it away. Here comes Amen Thompson, 1-on-4.
There you go. Holiday tonight, okay? And that's just okay.
He's got 8. Another turnover for the Pacers. Here's Thompson, right to the rim. Get in there, yes, plus the foul.
Jalen Williams gets a clean look. Can't get it to fall. Van Vliet looking to push. Throws it ahead to Thompson. Thompson up and down and a foul. Amen Thompson with a chance for a three-point play.
Oh, gosh. I'm not sure. I don't know how Reed Shepard saved it. Bad pass by Tari. And then
We do have cheerleaders and stuff, but that's more like for bigger schools. Like, if you playing for a bigger school and whatnot, if you playing for a bigger school, you're going to have, like, the cheerleaders and all that stuff, like the big pep rallies for the games. Me, I was the type of dude, bro. I'd rather just show up and play, bro. Like, I forget all this other stuff. Let's just practice. Game day, let's just go to the game. I didn't like all the in-between stuff. You can only play for the school you go to. Yeah, same. You can only play for the school. But when it came to, like, travel teams and shit, I ain't gonna lie, I was a high school journeyman, bro. I went to 4 different schools in, like, 3.5 years, bro. Like, that's a story for a whole different time. I can give it to you.
oh, wow. By Amen Thompson as he avoids.
Ben Simmons a baby
trying to
in the
find
box.
a driving lane now. He's able to beat his
Man,
man.
I'm a Ben Simmons. I'm one of his last fans ever, bro. But
Blitz on Jalen
the last season was it for me.
Adams to a cutting Thompson, and he's able to hit the layup. Another board. The kick, the extra pass to Thompson.
I like how he doesn't even
Euro
wait.
step,
He
drops
just
off
goes
the land down.
straight into attack mode.
In the FIBA World Cup this past summer.
The Magic are going to be scary this year.
Will take it all the way. Great athleticism.
Yes, he does.
Vincent 3. Tip in try.
Telling you,
Vanderbilt now. Picked up
Amen
by
Thompson.
Reeves. Knocked away with a great defensive play.
We've seen an aggressiveness out of him offensively.
Him in the open floor, terrifying.
Thompson, wild finish.
How quick
It
did
is
they
an
get down?
11-point net lead.
Houston trying to
He on KD.
6 of them. And Durant
Fuck out of here.
drives and got clobbered. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Half minute of the first half. Bain inside.
How are you
Knocked
a bench
away
player,
by
man?
Thompson.
Bro, Ben Simmons was first team
Danko
all
would not
NBA.
drop
No, he
it.
wasn't first team.
33-23. They'll
First team
push
all
the lead
defense.
by 10.
But he was all NBA,
Driving
bro.
is Amen Thompson.
5 on the shot clock. Bam.
And it's just like a 6'10" guard like that. He can
Thompson
actually
down the
play
lane. The lob for Whitmore.
Oh my gosh, the Wizards are gonna be fun to watch next year. I'm telling you, the Wizards are gonna be fun to watch. They're not gonna win shit, but they're gonna be fun to watch.
Circles. Blocked. Jalen Green with the swat. And then throws the lob to Thompson.
Automatically.
Second shot opportunities and points in the paint.
It's Kennard inside.
Amen.
Thompson swats it away from the eye.
He's there. Good ball pressure by Man. Nearly turned Thompson over. Gets it back. Leans in on Man. And throws it up and in. Nice one by Amen. Tentative there because Vanessa's going home and she's going to be there. So
Get out of here.
as Thompson follows.
Get out of here.
He's got a half a dozen.
The fuck?
9 straight.
Hey,
And the dunk ends that Wizards run.
Now, post Jay Wright. But the tradition continues for Villanova. Thompson, coast to coast. That was not an
That
easy
was a
finish.
jump shot.
6 in this quarter, all a part of this run. Into Adams. No
That's
look
great.
at Thompson.
He gets up so fast, bro.
Again, Steven, do you?
It's
Bro, I just
Jackson.
find it frustrating how
Brooks is there, doubled by Adams in the 80. Knocked away by Thompson. That's 4 blocks.
There's the trap.
They blitz Green now to Şengün. Had Thompson for a moment, had it knocked away, gets it back, and then throws it to Thompson.
Hey, Şengün?
He's got eyes on
He's
back
the
of his
most
head.
underrated big in the
Thompson
NBA.
now with the double-double. Little shake and bake move, takes it
I
inside.
played soccer when I was an itty-bitty kid, but I was sorry as hell.
Şengün has 12 in the period. Green has 17. Rockets get it back. Green 4-3.
It's shooting practice.
Christie, Reeves, and Hachimura have all played really well this season. There's a
Hey!
Şengün to Thompson. Great start for Houston.
First points of the
Get
game.
the rebound. Looking for more. Back to Thompson. Working on Pritchard. Into the
go
lane
to that
rim.
right
Layup
hard,
good.
though.
12 straight for Houston. Timeout Celtics.
I noticed
So 8
that.
of 12,
It's hard to
Rockets
stay in
7
front of him,
10.
but he goes to that right hard.
Malik Beasley, one
Wow.
of the best bench scorers in the league, almost came up with it, but he didn't, and it led to the loss.
Oh, some Zion clips would be kind of cool, but we ain't gonna do Zion right now. All right, I had to get some NBA clips up out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't really do basketball that much on this channel. All right, so a couple interesting ones. I think I'd watch one. I feel like this would be satisfying to all of us to watch this one. This one right here is coming from a channel I never watched before. Right? This one is coming from Agent G9. And you know what they say, G9 goes so hard, or whatever Bobby Shmurda said. I think it's a very good sport, though. I just can't play it without having a fight. It's a frustrating sport, yeah. That's if you play like that. I don't know. I was quiet. Not quiet, but like, I don't know. I just took it so serious. I don't know. I didn't do all that. I didn't do all the fluff. But Agent G9, I got scammers arrested live on camera. Now, I'm not going to waste no more time. Let's go see who he is, bruh. You already know what to do. Hit that like button for the algorithm. And LowtoneLu, share the video, something next to you. Hit that subscription with that notification muscle. So scammers out here getting arrested now. You know them scammers, them call centers, finally getting their payback. Let's go see how they hate that.
Arrested and 8 call centers raided. This is how I was able to take down their entire scam operation.
Except for the guy in the blue
They
jacket.
thought that they were untouchable, stealing millions of dollars from innocent victims across the world. However, I was one step ahead, ready to bring justice by dismantling their entire scam network.
Is he for real? Is he using B-roll from something else? He might be dead.
You heard that right. My team and I were able to get 200 scammers arrested in 8 different call centers.
Tell Human Centipede,
the scam call center that we got access to impersonated legitimate companies such as PayPal, Amazon, and
I thought my screen just got disrupted. Like, what the
even
heck?
Apple. But the main scam they ran was impersonating Microsoft. They did this through fake Microsoft pop-ups, telling victims that their PC has been blocked and they had to call support immediately.
Hello sir, this side Maribor from Microsoft. I think we got disconnected somehow.
The countries that they targeted were the United States, United Kingdom and Australia, 3 main English-speaking countries with the most victims that they could get. The scammers were split into 2 different teams, day shift and night shift. When it was nighttime in America, the scammers would switch over to the night shift, since that would be morning time in Australia. We were able to spread our access across the whole call center, totaling over 50 computers in the entire office.
So sir, I have checked everything for you, and as per the information you gave me, it's looked like there's a breach on your network, which means it's an attempt of hacking which has taken place. So sir, are you aware of hacking? Alright sir, so sir, as I can see here, the hackers are continuously trying to attack on your identity and devices. So now I'm gonna guide you with some simple steps to install Microsoft Temporary Security. Then I will check what all data has been hacked and what is required to be done. Alright sir?
It's so disgusting. And you know what's crazy?
Alright sir, so now
they actually be getting older people with this mess. Like, they actually be getting older people with this mess. Now, what's scarier to me, I don't have any children yet, right? But there was a time where I was a kid and it was just me and a computer. You know what I'm saying? And I know I downloaded stuff left and right. This could have easily, oh man, I hope I didn't break nothing, but easily could have destroyed my computer back then. You know what I'm saying?
you may type www.
They pronounce the full letter.
Anyone who asks you to install a remote screenshot app is most likely a threat actor or a scammer. Please hang up immediately and report whoever tells you to do so. I even asked ChatGPT if your bank or any legitimate company would ever ask you to download this, which it replied with no.
So we use AI for everything. The scammers
would then
now
run a CMD scan on the victims' computers, manipulating the outputs, making it seem as if their phone lines and networks are hacked.
Yes sir, now you will have to run a command which will let us know about your network status, that how many hackers are there in your device, as well as your phone network. This is your Wi-Fi. Alright sir?
The command that they're made to run is in fact a simple network scan and does not show if there are any hackers on their network.
Now let me tell you ma'am, we are going ahead and running the third scan, and this scan is going to tell us about like if your any personal or financial information are misused by the hackers or not, okay? So I did the final scan ma'am, and the results which appears on my screen, I found here that your personal or financial information are misused to visiting on the website.
Talk faster. Fuck.
Morning 4:40 a.m. Did you guys use your iPad ma'am in the morning 4:40 a.m.?
I'd have put this at 10x speed.
The scammers would then tell the victims that they visited illegal websites and it's all been registered under their name. A simple scare tactic that they use to make the victims panic, believing that they will get in trouble. They will then instruct the victims to log into their bank and tell them that they need to safeguard their funds before it all gets lost. They will do this in different form of payments depending on the balance. The main ones that this call center did were Bitcoin ATM payments, instructing the victims to deposit all of their cash into the Bitcoin ATMs, even watching the victim as they went there on their GPS signal. And the second form of payment which they scammed their victims was through the purchase of gift cards in the big retail stores.
Texas Trust Credit Union and First Financial Bank, the debit card, and then you can get back home. Okay, sir? So for that reason, before we freeze your accounts and run any kind of investigation on it, we need to save and secure these funds, right? That makes sense. Alright, so just drive down there. Let me know once you park safe at the parking lot of the Walmart, so I can let you know the name of the card and how much you need to load there and using which card you're gonna do it, okay? So start driving safe. I'm on the line with you.
And let me just tell you, ma'am, you can trust me. You won't be losing any of your money. The only reason why we are doing this is because I don't want you to put your financial information on the child website, because it's a federal crime in our state, and even we don't have the authority to go on the illegal website, because I see that they have been downloaded a child using your financial information. Okay. Yeah, so once you reach at the parking lot of the Home Depot, you let me know.
What does that have to do?
Once again, by scaring the victims that their information was used illegally and that they may be getting in trouble.
Gift card
Why
section,
she at a Home Depot?
okay? And from there,
there
you need to pick 10 gift cards of Lowe's worth of $1,000 each.
Yeah, I heard about
Do
Gil.
not ask them for $25,000.
I'm gonna talk about that after this,
because they does not gonna give you. First, we need to go for $10,000, okay?
As you can see, they were scamming victims for big amounts, as 10 gift cards for $1,000 each would equivalent to a big $10,000 loss for one victim. To stay safe online and protect myself from scammers and hackers, I use today's sponsor, NordVPN. With just one simple click.
I'm not saying I don't use them. I actually use them. They not sponsoring. That's the only reason why we scuttling through that. But I support. Yeah. Hey. I'm gonna try to get a link for y'all, man. If they could fuck with me on a link, I got you.
And Miss, I can see here there's a one store
really
which you
good.
like new home improvements to.
Use Express.
That's too far.
Nah,
It's
I'm not
late.
gonna argue. I'm not belonging to
It's going to
nobody.
be dark by the time I get
All right,
there.
Lord.
All right,
And
Miss.
you're not
No.
working intentionally in the house, are you? And he told me to go to Polo's and get 12 gift cards.
All right.
Each $500 for a duplicate transaction.
All right, bro. Have you guys ever been scammed before? I've been scammed, and then you learn, right? Then you just start looking at certain situations and be like, bro, this is dumb as hell. This is not dumb what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get 12 gift cards. Is this not dumb? Let me ask, is this not dumb? Cause I'll be sitting there thinking to myself like, bro, this doesn't have no logical sense. You know what? If I'm going to jail, they just gonna have to come pick me up, bro. That's how I used to feel, and I still feel that way. Like, I'd rather lose it all by myself. I can do better all by myself. For real. Don't think that fast money is legit, bro. Damn. No. Shit. Where was that? Damn. All right. It was after this. Yeah. Okay.
It'll be dark by the time I get there.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, Miss.
And you're not
No.
working intentionally in the house, are you? And he told me to go to Polo's and get 12 gift cards.
All right.
Each $500 for a duplicate transaction. And they would only allow me to buy 10.
All right. No problem. Let me transfer your call to the Cody Williams.
I was able to call some victims.
Okay, that's dumb as hell, bro. Leggy, you're hilarious. Imagine calling your internet provider and they make you go to Home Depot to purchase Apple cards. Bruh, that's what I'm saying, though. It's the logic. Surely only ladies fall for this. Nah, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know some old heads, they fall for this. That's just people not being financially literate. You know, like, people just be scared. Sometimes you just gotta use
warned
logic.
them just
like,
before they were about to get scammed. Here's how it went.
They be sending scams on a daily basis.
Hey, am I speaking? So the people that you're on the phone to are actually internet scammers.
They wanted me to meet them at the place and give them 50 grand. So
Okay, so did you withdraw any money to actually give them?
no, I put it already all back in the bank. So
He was
gave
gonna
all the
do
money
it.
to the bank. They didn't arrest me like they said they were gonna. So
Alright, so just be careful with anyone calling you saying they're from your bank, because these individuals are actually scammers, and even your own bank confirmed when you went to see them in person.
okay, thank you.
The calls
Hey,
be
am
like
I
that.
speaking with?
Yes.
The people that you're currently speaking to are actually online scammers, the ones telling you to go into the store. So please don't go into any more stores, okay?
That's what I thought. I just stopped in store.
She sounds like she about to cry.
I cannot refund them.
This Target employee was able to spot a victim getting scammed over the phone and stop her from purchasing any gift cards.
Because once we found the gift card, something we can do, and oftentimes we see those customers in these situations returning, and that money is being taken, and I don't want that to happen. Do you have somebody who is in this plan with you that I could talk to? Yeah, at this point, just because I don't feel comfortable selling this about a gift card, I think I'm going to decline service gift cards that we have right now. No, I understand. At this point, I don't feel very comfortable telling you that I want to make sure I'm protecting you as a consumer.
Thank you very much.
That's
How you gonna do that,
bro?
man?
That's a good worker though. Like, she didn't have to do that. It sounds like once she got to the cash register, whoever was ringing her up didn't want to give her the cards. Now, part of me is like, bitch, ain't nobody ask you to do that shit. Just fucking ring up the damn cards. You know, that's how I feel. But at the same time, she did go out of her way to protect the civilian, and she was right on her hunch. You know what I'm saying? But stay out of people's business, y'all, bro. Because you never know.
If we need further support, we'll call you back. I need to find out exactly what's going on here.
No,
before we
actually-
start looking into our bank.
No, it is okay, ma'am, but you can see that there is no icon there on the computer. So if you'll disconnect with that, then you will lose all the data, whatever you had it on your computer.
Okay, all right. We're going to take care of this from our end. I need to research what's going on here. If we need further technical support from Microsoft, we'll contact you.
All right, no issue. Thank you. Bye.
Another thing that we did was watch the scammers create cryptocurrency accounts for the victims, such as this victim who purchased $7,000 worth of cryptocurrency. We reported this onto Coinbase.
Damn. So it's funny. So the guy is just watching the scammers do this in real time. That's actually kind of funny. So you got money on Bitcoin and Ether. Okay.
Purchased $7,000 worth of cryptocurrency. We reported this onto Coinbase, who were able to lock the account further and save the victim from getting scammed.
Show me the machine screen now. It will ask you for your social now. Click on buy.
Oh
Then
my
hit on
God.
continue. When you hit continue, do you see there is a red light?
I started to investigate the cryptocurrency wallets and trace back some of the funds, which led me to this wallet here, a Binance Exchange wallet with over 80 Bitcoins received, equivalating to $9 million worth as of today.
Wow.
Funny enough, this cryptocurrency wallet was then used in court as evidence that the scammers were sending all of the victims' cryptocurrency to this one wallet. However, we did also find outrageous numbers on other wallets that they were using, such as this one with a total of over 500 bitcoins, which is equal to $60 million. I decided to calculate how much the scammers were making roughly per month, calculating all of the transactions for March being over $238,000.
Wow.
So if we times that by 12 months, we're left with $2.8 million just from one call center for the whole year.
Bro, people be shitting on these call centers, bro. They're making NBA contract kind of money. These Indian call centers, bro, they out here making NBA contract money. $2.8 million a year? Wow. I don't even answer the call for scammers, bro. I dead ass tell them to suck a big old dick if I ever do. Like, if I get on the phone with scam, they'll know my voice too. They'll probably be like, damn, it's this guy again, cussing us out. Bro, that's crazy how they doing my boy Gil, bro. Like, I don't know the full details, but I just find it kind of interesting. Like, I actually find it
This
real
particular scam call center was based in the east side of India in a city called Assam. I also extracted all the attendance sheets, giving us names, job roles, and the main people in charge of the operation. We were also able to see every single agent's names, which we then forwarded over to the police. Some call centers had 10 agents, while others had more than 50. I gained access to their calling software as well, where I was able to see real victims getting scammed in real time. I was also able to see the number on screen so that I can contact the victim and save them before they lost their funds. We decided to pack up all the information, including location, suspect names, victims, wallet addresses, and even scammers' phone numbers, and send it over to the police. They got back to us with amazing news, telling us they found 7 additional call centers linked to the main bosses of this operation, and that they were going to do a coordinated takedown and arrest everyone involved. This is what happened after.
That's actually huge.
Assam Police Crime Branch and Guwahati City Police carried out massive operations for past 2 days to bust an international fake call center was operating for the past 2 years.
He said a massive operation was carried out for the past 2 days where nearly 200 people and 3 masterminds were arrested.
With coordination from the CBI, FBI, and Interpol agents, 8 scam call centers were raided and over 200 scammers were arrested.
Damn.
This is exclusive footage of the scammers also getting moved straight from the call center to the jail cell.
They got them holding hands. That's a different level. They got them holding hands. They're not even cuffed. But they look like they're going to a funeral, bro. Yeah, this is human centipede for real, bro.
There was an information received regarding functioning of some scam call centers, and we could detain 191 persons who were involved in cyber crimes and who were operating from these call centers which were illegal.
We also obtained images of the scammers after they were arrested on the floor with their hands up.
They're in a green screen facility. Like, what the hell?
This is an image from one call center where 27 laptops and 19 phones were seized. And these 3 scammers, the main suspects behind the whole operation: Divyam, David Day, and Rajan, all pictured wearing expensive designer clothing on the day of the raid. Upon doing some OSINT research on David Day, I was able to see the lifestyle that he was living. traveling out to Dubai, spending money on expensive clothes, and spending money on first-class flights there, using victims' money that he scammed them out.
Damn.
Even his expensive car collection. Public court records show that each 3 suspects spent at least 1 to 2 months in jail before paying a bail of $500 US.
Yeah, they're gonna get
They
out.
are currently on house arrest and need to report every week to the police. This is still shocking, seeing the amount that they scammed for. They are also not allowed to travel out of India until the case concludes. It is currently still an ongoing investigation.
Bruh,
If you enjoyed this,
I don't want to play with their judicial system just because I don't know their justice system, but like, I think they're gonna get away with that shit, bro. They're gonna get out. They're gonna get away with that shit, bro. Like, they just be too soft nowadays. Alright, man, we at halftime right now. We in halftime. But yeah, Leggy. Bro, that whole Gilbert Arenas situation. They out here, they got Gilbert Arenas like talking about, oh, he's running like a gambling ring. Now, my initial thought, again, I don't have the full details. I would like to wait for the full details to come out until I really go in. But like my initial thought was like, bro, what's wrong with grown people gambling in their own house? He's like, oh, it's 5, 6 of them. Oh, they playing poker. Bro, it's millionaires playing poker. What are they doing that's so wrong? Now, if it's a thing where they making more money than these casinos out here, is that what it is? Or is Gil eating too fast? That's one thing I noticed in this country, bro. You can't eat too fast. Ain't nobody gonna say it. I'm gonna say that shit. They don't like when you eat too fast. You eat too fast, that's your ass. You can't eat too fast, especially they don't know about that shit. They gonna want to know everything. They want to know everything, dog. They want to know. They want to know where you go. All right. Let me drink this water. I pump faked on the water. All right, chat. So, got one fresh out the water for you guys. This one dropped within the last hour. This one's a OCDA. So I know you don't know how to feel this way. Just make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm. And Eric Lou, make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. Hit that subscription, that notification, myself. Because we're on the way to 10K in 2025. And the title of this one from Agent Ratliff. Now you want to hear them? I'm not going to waste no more time. I'm not going to do no pretend. It's your Uncle Lou.
Yeah, I guess that's it. You can park back here, so make a left. Yeah, park back there.
Take your time, young man. Mama used to say.
Mr. What it do, man? It's your boy Agent Ratliff with Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs ID number 33712, and we out here live at the City of Cincinnati Work Garage. Finna get in here and rectify and reprimand. What going on, my boy? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. I think they be knowing when he walk up. He not like famous celebrity.
Big dog.
Like he got badges. He got official badges on him.
Open the door. How you doing?
How you doing?
Agent Ratliff with Occupational Cares Diversity Affairs ID number 33712. And we were coming out here looking for Mr. John Irvin and Yolanda Roper.
Okay, I'm John Irvin.
Oh, nice to meet you. We need to speak with you then.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. Conference room back here?
They always have a room for these niggas. Bro, they know. The way them dudes in the back is lining up.
Mr. John Irvin.
Yeah, what's going on?
Nothing, man. Just right here making our daily rounds.
Oh, okay. You want to shut the door?
Bro, you just let anybody walk in there like that?
Is there? Oh, this is being recorded for quality assurance for our company records and transcript, but there's no audio. Miss Yolanda Roper.
Holy shit.
She's in?
I think she's on the union. They doing something with the union. They negotiating contracts.
So she's in a big meeting right now?
She's not here, so I know she normally goes.
They greasing.
Yeah, because her name was on here as well. So the purpose of the visit, like I said, we
just
like to go over complaints and code compliances, and nobody's in trouble or anything.
Code compliances.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about who is y'all with actually. I know who you saying you with, but
right, occupational care.
Yeah, you're gonna have to step in.
We're essentially a customer-facing an employee-facing company. So employees will send in complaints about the places they work, union or non-union, and then we'll go in and investigate the validity, see if there's anything that actually stands behind that.
Correct.
Oh, okay, well, let me go and talk to my boss to see if I'm supposed to be talking to y'all.
Your boss is here?
Why did you go bring them niggas down? Bro, if you gotta go sit there and check if you should be talking to niggas, you shouldn't be sitting there going to go talk to niggas. What are you doing? That doesn't even make sense. My house is dirty, make videos like this, but they went to jail. Oh my gosh, that sounds awful. That sounds terrible. I never did. I never seen that. That's terrible though. I hope that don't happen to these boys.
You sure?
This dude like Keith David, low key.
Where I'm going, I work here.
Okay.
They got in a fight. Yeah, that's probably why.
And you said ain't no audio.
Correct. They just need to see that we came.
Yeah, no audio, but it's a mic on my shirt.
Oh no, this is my button for my good luck. It's not on though. Pussy nigga, this ain't no audio. Got that shot at Amsterdam for his ass. We finna get his ass crunk.
This dude.
Stop it.
This dude OD.
But
what's his name?
Hoses on people. Yeah, they gonna fade me.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
Jeremy, Agent Ratliff with Occupational Cares, Diversity Affairs, ID number 33712. This is my
DJI still going.
time out. Cause we just need to go over these complaints and get some
Okay, well let me tell you. We can make an appointment. So I can have a.
Is anything vibrating?
Oh, probably my boot doing this.
Oh, that's what that is. Your boot made out of vibranium or something, man? What's going on?
Got a little good rubber on there, but just before you even get started.
This is awkward.
Oh, I'm gonna get started. I gotta read the complaint. The complaints are totally anonymous.
That's what I'm saying.
Time out. The complaints are totally anonymous, but I can read them off to you verbatim. And like I said, we're not with OSHA or anything. We'll be 2-3 minutes and we're out.
No.
2-3 minutes?
As a union employee, I don't speak to anybody unless I get
we above the union. Where the union at?
Make an appointment.
Where the union? They here now?
You just came in, so
you let them in.
I would have to have a union.
Oh no, that's gonna take too long. See, what we do, we travel all across the country, and when we leave here, we got to go to Louisiana next. So all that coming back, we might not even come back. Probably next year. This is a once-a-year thing. Hold on, this is probably my boss reaching out to me.
He giving up too much sauce.
Make sure we ask him about
way too much sauce.
Shirt he always wearing.
Is that the shirt like supplied by the company?
Okay, right here, Mr. John Irvin.
No,
it says right here, John left his black family to be with Tanya, big booty, fat, white ass.
Unlock your iPhone first.
Hold on. Let me start from the top. John left his black family to be with Tanya, big booty, fat, white ass. It stank too. Grown ass man with a bald head and little mustache that he been rocking. He had this same look since he was 8 years old. You had a bald head and a mustache since you was 8?
Go ahead and keep going with the.
Roper, now you want to hear it. See,
No,
I
don't want to hear
it. Roper always want to make people stay late because she hate going home to her husband, and that's why we needed Yolanda to be in here.
That
she
makes
got a stank walk.
sense.
Cheryl with the crooked wig, always drunk. John really is a Uncle Tom, but he play like he like you when he in your face. And you was acting cool with me when we first walked in. but I know you probably really don't like me. And it say right here, and your name Jeremy, right? He always sucking up to Jeremy and kissing his ass when Jeremy really don't do shit neither. Now, what's your outside of the story? What's
Jeremy look like he about to put a can of whoop ass on Agent Ratliff. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'm not saying Agent Ratliff pussy. But Holden's your best bet. Holden's your best bet. This dude look like Samoa Joe from TNA right now. Okay? He don't look like he gonna play with you. These look like the Dudley boys right now if you really put them next to each other. They gonna fuck around and beat Agent Ratliff to sleep.
all I gotta say about these complaints? Because once I write them down, they become true. And I don't think these people get that from me, partner. And I don't think these people will lie on you because, like I said, these people that are working on these jobs, they have to say a lot of things that they can't say, so they call us to do it because they're afraid they might get fired. So when they put in complaints, it's probably like 103% truth to it. And I know I'm not lying. You married to a white lady? Yeah, I know it. Yeah, so
what exactly does that have to do with it?
I'm letting him know that these complaints are true. And he say that you taking your frustration out. You Uncle Tom, you try to act like you cool with the black boy. Now, I don't know if you think you Carl Winslow or Uncle Phil, but I'm gonna tell you what you're doing.
He finna pull out a cigarette?
Wrong. You supposed to look out for people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
Oh, he
See
finna.
you later.
Nah, you gonna sit your George Foreman looking head down, and you gonna have a shot with me. Nah, I'm finna take this shot first. Hold on. Come sit your Martin Luther King looking head down somewhere. Right here, come on. But y'all want us to leave because y'all know the complaints true.
Will there be another avenue to go ahead and schedule that follow-up
John
meeting?
look like an uncle from an 80s sitcom.
Yeah. If I had to come back in here, I'm gonna shut all this shit.
Nah, Jeremy looked like he looked like the quarterback's dad or something. That's what Jeremy looked like. He looked like a quarterback's dad. Like he catches his son having too much fucking fun and he just gets mad as shit.
Shit down, you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, we gonna shut
They
all
know.
this shit down. They treating you good in here?
Do it this way.
They treating you all right in here?
I'm good no matter what I do.
Act like you don't know. That's what I do. Even if I
You
knew
all
they
right?
was coming, I wouldn't act like
You
I
all
knew
right?
shit.
What you in here for?
Excuse me, sir. Can y'all go ahead and leave the premises?
Nah, you get that man a raise, and y'all need to start throwing employee appreciation parties around here, because
Well,
all these
they know.
employees around here
He
looking
recording.
hungry and looking sick. John can't talk.
Y'all niggas got no discretion. Y'all don't know how to secretly record shit. I'm gonna just say that. Like, holy fuck. You gotta hide it, bro. They gonna know y'all called them boys over here.
Parties around here, because all these employees around here looking hungry and looking sick. John can't talk right now, because he down here finna be his ass up out of here. John ass finna be up out of here. I'm Agent Rattler with Occupational Care Diversity Affairs ID number 33712. Now, we came up here to make sure all the employees start having employee appreciation party. Y'all have peppermint and all the chocolate in a little silver tray.
So why you using all that profanity?
That's how we talk at OCDA. And I told him if I had to come back up here, we gonna shut all this shit down.
You're more than welcome to do that.
All right.
Can you leave, sir?
That's why I'm really gonna come back up here and shut this shit down.
See you.
See you, my ass.
You have a great day.
Hold it, awfully quiet on this one. Look.
I'm gonna shut that shit down if I come back. Bye, auntie.
OCDA, boy. What else they got? I see they got more merchandise.
You see them niggas in there filming?
Yeah. Damn, Cincinnati.
Like your boy Agent Ratliff just pulled up to the job.
Man, this dude, how do they keep letting him in there? If I'm an employee, I'm not letting your ass come in there, bro. You're not gonna come in and embarrass me on my job. Like, you're not gonna do that. That's not happening. Them dudes, they way too open about that shit. Like, bro, be for real. Y'all boys need to get serious with yourselves. Like, get yourselves together. Like, be for real. Hold on. Before we get to the next one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Girl, I wanna, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna see you tonight. Ah. All right. I ain't gonna lie. He said he looked like Carl Winslow. That was actually kind of funny. Too many Urkels on your team. That's why your wins low. Horror vids? I haven't got a horror vid. It's hard to find good horror videos now. Like now, you know what's funny? Next month is gonna be 1 year I've been doing like the reaction videos and stuff like that. But like have never, like, I don't know. It's hard for me to get good horror videos now compared to when I first was doing it. Like, bro, it felt like all the videos were just they were just worthy to watch them. Now it's hard for me to watch some of them. Like Bub is like the best one for me just because how he puts it together. Like he actually goes through the effort in making sure they're not fake, you know? Like it may probably be like one or two, but like they're not fake. You know what I'm saying? So, I would love to watch something scary though. You know what? I actually would want to watch a movie, bro. I don't know if there's like an app I can go do that, like stream one, but I wanna try to drop a reaction to it, but I wanna do John Cena's The Marine. It's not as good. Like when I was a kid, I was obsessed with that movie. That was a good movie for me and when I was a kid. But I've seen clips of it now, bro. It's embarrassing. And I just feel like that movie would just be hilarious to watch now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to find a way to get that done. Cause I forgot the last movie reaction I did was like over a month ago. It just takes a lot of editing. Discord? Oh, you could do it on Discord? Oh, my little sister did say you could watch movies and shit on there. And I'll just edit the clips and stuff like that. So wait, I can stream it on Discord? Or like I can watch it from Discord? Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie to you, like I don't remember it that well, but that was around the era when my dad used to take me and my sister. Like we used to go to Blockbuster every Tuesdays. The In-Betweeners. I've heard of the In-Betweeners. I've actually heard of the In-Betweeners. Discord does have only voice chat. Damn. Every American channel I've seen uploading it is getting crazy views. I've heard of the In-Betweeners. The In-Betweeners. I wish I knew. It's that old MTV show. Oh no, this is a little different. I could have sworn there was like an MTV version of this then. I'm gonna have to see. I probably won't be able to do it on live just cause like, bro, YouTube be so stupid lame with the damn freaking copyright and crap. No, it's a British comedy, but you copied the name. It's a horrible remake. They got clown. Yeah, I remember seeing commercials for it when I was in like middle school though. Yeah. It's funny though. You guys have good shows. There was a show, I forgot what the name of it was, but like Pyrocynical, like he did a video on it a few years ago. It was like yellow and crap. That show was like interesting as hell to me. And then I seen how there was like a US version. It's like, bro, the US be watering some of y'all shows down. Like I haven't really like stumbled heavy into The Office, but I think I heard The Office is probably like the best remake. Oh, let me see. You put a video on Discord. I used to watch it. Hold on. Chillin' Scares. Why the nigga look like Tyler Hero on the thumbnail? Why the nigga on the thumbnail look like Tyler Hero?
On January
like, is that why you said that to me? Yeah, I would say American was better. South Park's your favorite show. That's your favorite American show? Dog. I could put you on. You got to put me on the UK. You put me on UK shows, I could put you on the US shows, bro. That's fire. Nah, buddy look like Tyler Hero on the thumbnail, dog. All right, we gonna do this one then. Cause y'all want some scary dairy? All right. I got some scared for that ass. You right, I did watch Chillin' Scares. Chillin' Scares is one of my favorite channels too to watch, but not like Bub. All right. Now, this video right here is coming from the Discord, and it's coming from the boy, the Leg Man. So, make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, man. LowtoneLu. Make sure you share the video with somebody next to you. Hit that subscription, that notification, my soul, because we on the way to 10K in 2025. And you know you love to hustle. This video is coming from Chillin' Scares, 5 most disturbing cases of real found footage. Now, I'm not going to waste no more time. You already know who do this. It's LowtoneLu.
8th, 2005, a man named Martin discovered a mysterious package in his mailbox. Confused, he brought it inside and opened it up. Inside the package was a single item, a videotape with no label or note to explain its contents. Curious to see what was on it, he put it in his camcorder and pressed play, and the footage he found on it was shocking to say the least. It contained a nearly hour-long video of a man describing the violent things he was about to do, how he was going to lure his victims, and the makeshift devices he was going to use.
I'm not trained in torture methods, which is what I'm gonna have to make do. I got my drill here. The reason why it's got this padding on it is just to try to silence it a bit because I'm in an apartment. I got gags, socks, got lots of duct tape. I got a soldering iron, sheets. It's rather crude implements. I think can work wonders, especially if it's used in the right way.
Yo. You know what's actually sick about this? This nigga probably do this shit, and there's girls that actually like this weird shit. They like getting tortured like this. The shit that he's naming, people actually like that shit. That shit's actually bad. There's actually people that like getting beaten, boom, 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 and doom, doom, doom. You get what I'm saying? It don't make sense. Never thought of UK shows. Definitely a lot of good ones I heard of. Just rolling one up. Y'all could do that in the UK like that? Y'all don't get in trouble?
However, while the content itself was extremely grim, what disturbed Martin more was the fact that he personally knew the
Enlist your top 5 UK artists right now.
Person on screen. This wasn't the manifesto of a serial killer planning to take innocent lives. Instead, it was the final message of Martin's close friend, Ricky Rodriguez, a man who was tormented by a cult from the moment he was born. He eventually managed to escape the cult and was now planning to take revenge on the people who did unspeakable things to him for all those years. He recorded this hour-long video and mailed it to his few friends and family so they would find it and have all the answers about what he was about to do and why.
I'm making this video, well, for many reasons, I guess. I suppose the main reason is that I want there to be some record of the way I feel, my ideas, just who I was, really.
He's loading it.
Ricky's story began 30 years earlier on January 25, 1975, when he was born as the first child of Karen Alva Zerby. Karen was a member of a cult called the Children of God. which used Christian language to lure in young, impressionable minds, often teenagers, and molded them to its sick and perverse ideals. 2 years after Ricky's birth, he was adopted by the cult's leader, David Burke, who presented himself as the Chosen One. David changed the cult's name to The Family and declared Ricky to be a religious herald, granting him a special position in the organization. However, while he was treated like royalty by the other members on the surface, behind closed doors, Ricky was the victim of vile acts no child should ever have to endure. David not only encouraged these acts, but went as far as to write a whole book about everything he and his followers did to Ricky, called The Story of DeVito. This abuse continued for many years, but as Ricky got older, he became aware of David's lies and manipulation. Then, in 1999, he finally managed to escape the cult with his girlfriend Alexia Manuel by faking a visit to the cult's compound in Mexico and fleeing to the US instead. Reintegration into society after 24 years in an isolated cult was anything but simple. But Ricky somehow managed to pull through and secure a job as an electrician.
Wow.
He also married Alexia and later moved to Tucson, Arizona due to his work. Unfortunately, no matter how hard he tried to move forward, the nightmare he escaped continued to haunt him. David had passed away in 1994, and the cult was now under the supervision of Karen Zerbe, Ricky's mother. And while the cult had managed to escape legal repercussions by mainly operating overseas, Ricky knew that there were still countless children suffering the same fate as him. So, in January of 2005, he decided enough was enough and took matters into his own hands. Which brings us back to the video he recorded and then mailed to a handful of close friends and his wife. In it, Ricky mentioned his ultimate goal, which was to bring down the cult all on his own. Beyond that, a part of this was also about getting revenge for everything that was done to him.
There's this need that I have. This need, it's not a want, it's a need, and I wish it wasn't, but it is. It's a need for revenge. It's a need for justice. Because I can't go on like this.
Wow.
In this video, he also laid out his plan for accomplishing this goal. He'd apparently gotten in contact with his previous nanny, Angela Smith, who was among the group that tormented him during his time in the cult.
Rolling up and walk past you? Heck nah, bro. Not here in Florida, bro.
He was going to invite her over for dinner at his apartment in Tucson and make her tell everything she knew about the other members' whereabouts by any means necessary. And that's exactly what he did. On January 8th, after mailing copies of his recording, he invited Angela into his home and proceeded with the plan. It's unclear what information he managed to extract from her before taking her life. He then got into his car and drove to Blythe, California. There, he rented a motel and called his wife to tell her about what he had done and what he was going to do next. However, despite the meticulous planning, Ricky ultimately couldn't follow through with the rest of his plan. On the morning of January 9th, authorities found his car in a parking lot just a few miles from the hotel he was staying at. Ricky was found inside the car as well, where he had taken his own life. And while this was tragic news for his loved ones, it was hardly surprising for his wife. You see, Ricky believed that killing the cultists would bring him peace, something he reiterated in his last video.
I can imagine how I would feel, how liberating it would be.
But that's not what happened. During his call with his wife, he confessed that despite his anger and resentment, killing Angela was the hardest thing he had ever done. Taking revenge didn't bring the comfort he was looking for.
Exactly.
He couldn't bring himself to take any more lives and decided to end it all that night, leaving his friends and family with this hour-long video to remember him by. As for the family cult, it remains active to this day under the leadership of his mother.
Wow. 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 That's actually chilling. That is chilling.
On October 4th, 2006, at approximately 6:15 a.m., the Barrie Police Department received a chilling call from a woman saying, "My children are dead," in a calm and quiet voice. The disconnect between her tone and the situation she was describing was extremely unsettling. When asked what happened, she replied, "I don't know, I don't remember." Police officers immediately rushed to the address she provided and knocked on the door of her apartment, bracing for what they might find. The door opened and they were greeted by 31-year-old Frances Elaine Campione. When the officers asked her about the children she mentioned on her call, she replied in the same disturbingly calm voice, stating, "Yes, they're dead. They're on my bed." As the officers entered the master bedroom, he saw the remains of two little girls, 3-year-old Serena and 19-month-old Sophia, lying on the bed. Both were dressed in clean clothes and were also wearing necklaces and earrings. However, their skin was starting to turn blue, suggesting they might have been deceased for quite some time. One of the officers also noticed a small bruise on Sophia's forehead, and that was it. There was nothing else in the room that could have explained their deaths. But as the investigators looked through Elaine's apartment, they found a camcorder with footage that explained everything. The recording started on a wholesome note, showing Elaine surprising Serena with a new bike on her 3rd birthday on August 8th.
Hi Serena, it's August 8th, 2006. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday Serena, happy birthday to you. Serena's 3 today, yay! Shall we go to the living room and see if you got any birthday presents from the birthday fairies?
Yes!
Okay, let's go.
So young.
What is it?
It's a bike!
The next video also showed Elaine and her 2 daughters just hanging around and having fun.
I love you.
This much.
Oh, I love you more than that.
So far, everything looked quite normal. However, the 3rd recording, dated October 2nd, was when things started to get weird. The tone of the recordings instantly changed as Elaine suddenly went on and on about their horrible living conditions and the torment her ex-husband Leo and his family had put her through, said all in front of her children.
You can't see through the camera, boo-hoo. Oh, yes, this is a deplorable, horrible, messy, filthy apartment that supposedly my 2 children and I live in, and it's just a horrible, horrible mess. Yeah. I think Diego Campione is totally in the wrong, and I hope he burns in hell for all his sins. The same as Leonardo. All I wanted to do was take care of my 2 little girls and live happily ever after the 3 years of physical, emotional, and mental abuse that I endured tremendously by Leonardo Campione, and in the past year from Anna and Diego Campione, the mental and emotional abuse, which wouldn't stop, and I had CAS keep bringing these 2 people into my life over and over again when I kept telling them the amount of mental and emotional abuse it was causing my 3-year-old daughter Serena and I and Sophia. It was horrible and uncalled for. And I want justice for my family for what they involved in.
This lady may be losing her mental, but at the same time, there's a lot of women and people out here in general that, like, they pass their trauma through their kids, bro. Like, they'll be experiencing some shit, and then they'll try to make it seem like their kids are experiencing that shit too. But your kids don't know shit. They're just feeding off of your energy. And you gonna be there talking about, oh, they were torturing, bro. They probably was not doing that to none of them kids, bro. Mental health is so fragile. Like, y'all have no idea. Y'all could see somebody and think they normal. Nah, that's not low key. That is psychosis. You could see somebody think they normal, and it's like, bro, you don't know what's up there.
I cried out for help. They should have.
Leo was apparently extremely abusive, both physically and mentally. He prevented her from contacting her parents, and at one point even kicked her in her stomach while she was pregnant.
Oh, wow.
This resulted in Leo getting charged with domestic violence, and the 2 getting divorced. However, at the time of this recording, Leo was starting to turn things around, and was engaged in a legal battle with Elaine over the custody of their daughters. This took an immense toll on Elaine's mental health. She was already quite unstable and had been to the psych ward twice in the past couple of years. But according to her mother, the custody battle caused her to lose it completely and develop severe paranoia. She became worried that Leo would one day show up and forcibly take her daughters away. Then, on October 2nd, after ending this recording at 8:39 p.m., Elaine did the unthinkable by taking the lives of her own daughters, then recording a haunting confession that investigators discovered on the same camera.
Oh god. This was after?
Recording this because Leo and I are very happy. Everything's gone. You wouldn't give peace. You wouldn't tell the truth. I begged. You even had Stacy not believing me, telling her I had to sign papers when I didn't. I went to victim witness to get the truth. Trying, begging everyone the truth. How you beat me for 3 years behind closed doors beat me when I was pregnant with Serena and Sophia. You didn't care about our babies. You didn't care about me. You cared about yourself. You wanted to win. You won. Are you happy? How does it make you feel?
What the fuck?
How does it make you feel? Because it doesn't make me feel great. I've lost everything my whole life.
At this point, the camera cut to a later point where Elaine attempted to take her own.
I tried to overdose.
That means the remodeling time at their Aurelia and Bracebridge stores. They are changing the displays. Now is the time to make a great deal on an Ontario-made hydro-cooled hot tub. In-stock models, floor model, or custom orders, everything has a sale price. Pool Spa Sauna Showroom, making waves in Aurelia, Bracebridge, and soon to be in Huntsville. You can also check them out on the web at poolspasaunashowroom.com.
Elaine was arrested on the spot and was later charged with murder, with the found footage in her home serving as crucial evidence against her. She was ultimately sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
Why are we giving a possibility? She's clearly not fit for society. What are we doing?
Years ago, the Bureau of Land Management published a public service announcement dubbed Stay Out and Stay Alive, educating viewers about the countless dangers of exploring abandoned mines, including the very real risk of cave-ins, volatile explosives, wild animals, and entire sections without oxygen. However, the most chilling part of the video was the story and the accompanying found footage of an accident that had occurred years earlier.
Bro, why
On July 4th,
always
1998, a group of young men found an abandoned mine in Nevada and decided...
I've known people that are schizophrenic that see people that are not there in constant paranoia, bro, and he wouldn't even do that. I actually have family that experience those same things as well. Again, mental health, you don't know how fragile it is until you seeing it up close and personal. And then it kind of makes you rethink how everybody's living. Like, you know, that's why I give everybody grace to a certain extent, but at the same time, you don't know what people are thinking. You don't know what their final straw is. You could say one thing and you could tick them off and they can finish you off like it's bad.
To explore it for fun. Though, surprisingly, the boys seemed acutely aware of the mistake they were making right from the start.
As you see Briz pointing out, stay alive. It's a good point, but we're not too smart, so we're gonna go anyway. This is an unsafe mine. Danger.
Yet the allure of exploring a place untouched for decades was too tempting for them to ignore. However, the deeper they went into the mine, the more dangerous it became, with the boys walking over sketchy wooden bridges to continue their journey. They even found signs of the mine caving in, but chose to ignore those signs just to venture deeper.
They don't even have
If you look at all this, there's lots of rocks and stuff that have fallen from the ceiling, which indicates that probably not a good idea to be walking this way. And, well, they've already fallen, so they're not gonna fall again. Well, there's more to fall still.
An important thing to keep in mind is that these weren't professionals with prior experience of safely exploring abandoned mines. This was just a group of boys looking to do something cool and film the adventure. They could have easily plunged to their deaths down a 1,000-foot mine shaft or gotten lost in the miles-long maze of tunnels, which started looking more and more likely as time went on.
Yeah, we gotta remember where okay, we got out here.
They don't have what we have.
What do they mean? Dead ends and stuff. Okay, they're all got an X on.
Yeah, the people in this, they would look at our generation and be like, what dumbasses would go back then? Y'all did that shit, what, 27 years ago?
That one's got an X. So it's also got that. What does the diamond mean? Where's that go? Goes down.
Bro, do not go down. Y'all have no way to get up.
Well, it'd be kind of hard if you slipped and fell. You could catch yourself before you actually fell down that. Not if panic set in and you scream like a little girl.
Toxic gases and radioactive elements could have also caused serious health issues down the line, if not immediately. Fortunately, they somehow managed to avoid all of these dangers and make their way fairly deep into the mine. But then they came across something that could have ended all of their lives in one fell swoop.
Got them pipes. Oh, wow.
Whoa,
we have to climb that.
Yeah, don't everybody get up.
I got it.
You're gonna be the lucky one to fall.
A shovel?
This is going to America's Funniest when somebody falls. That's a good idea. Alrighty. Oh, that's table.
Bruh, that's crazy he said that. Now that I thought. America's Funniest Home Videos. Bruh, you could just upload a video and it go viral today. You know what I mean? But like, you really had to record a video. You probably had to sit there and think, wow, this is freaking hilarious. Then you had to take the tape out. Then you would have to physically mail it in. You would have to mail in like a cassette tape or something to that show. Until they started doing like email submissions or whatnot later on. But still, that's actually crazy.
While crossing a sketchy section of the mine, one of the boys noticed a rope dangling down from one of the wooden beams and immediately became curious about whatever was down there.
It's down to the main shaft. Wow, so we're climbing down this rope.
I think...
How far down? How are we getting out of it? Climbing up it. I see.
They had little rope.
Tyler Hero's dumb. Get him out of here. What is Tyler Hero thinking?
Climbing experience between them. However, they didn't let that stop them from accomplishing their desires.
Oh, kill them
the guy
all,
named
bro.
Adam decided to be the first one to descend.
He fell.
Resulting in this.
How far down does it go?
All the way down to that ladder. See where it's going down?
He
Like,
fell.
like a good 30 feet.
Where am I going to hook this
I'll
camera?
go first. I am. About 300 feet. You don't like to break out.
This is so stupid. They're deep in the...
like he's doing it in your mouth.
They're deep in the mine.
It's all like this. Is it off now?
No.
He fell.
How am I going to get this thing down there? Yeah, but how am I going to get back up? I don't have...
They gotta leave him.
Give you my belt. Straight on. Adam! Oh! Adam! Oh! Adam! Yes. Adam! Oh, God. Oh, God. Somebody help me. Adam!
No
The rope
fucking
Adam chose
way!
to trust was completely worn and gave way shortly after putting his weight on it.
Bro, that rope didn't even give it no fucking chance. That rope just snapped.
This
Idiot.
caused him to plunge 65 feet down a dark mine shaft and lose
65?
consciousness. Luckily, none of the damage he took on his way down was immediately lethal. He was still breathing. His friends were able to find an exit and contact the authorities, who eventually rescued Adam after an hours-long rescue mission.
This lucky ass bitch. Can y'all believe that shit? Get out of jail free. Holy shit. They walked deep in that mine without the proper equipment. The dude took a fucking dive. 65 feet, survived it and still got rescued? Boy, if you didn't go play the Powerball that week, you were playing games. That's crazy.
Ultimately, them escaping the mine without
They're
any
dumb.
casualties was nothing short of a miracle. The mine shaft could have easily been over 100 feet deep, or Adam could have just as easily hit his head on the surrounding wall. Both of these scenarios would have resulted in his death. What's even worse is that the whole group could have gotten stranded in the shaft if the rope broke when the last person was going down. With no way to contact the outside world, the group would have likely died of starvation. Fortunately, they were able to walk away from this terrifying experience with just a few broken bones along with cuts and scratches.
My friend slipped down a shore rock, face on a cliff, and fell 50 feet and cracked his skull when we was 12. It was scary as hell. So how was the funeral service? Because there's no way he survived that shit. That shit sounds crazy as hell. What? He fell down that? That's not regular. That's some shit people don't come back from. Yeah, he didn't make it. You telling me, if you said I could Google it, he didn't make it.
On the 25th of February 2022, the Perea Fuel Company hired maintenance workers to reopen one of the underwater pipes connecting their oil unloading dock and refinery. The operation team included 5 men: Christopher, Kazim, Yusuf, Rishi, and Faisal. They were going to use a pressurized habitat to inspect the pipe and make any necessary repairs.
Oh, I think
However,
I know this one.
shortly after entering this habitat, all 5 men disappeared from the work site, leaving those on the surface to wonder what could have happened. It wasn't until rescuers found footage from a GoPro mounted to one of the divers' suits
I
that
see the BBC posted it, bro. I see it. You know what BBC stand for over here, man?
the full truth came to light. The footage showed the men
British Broadcasting Channel
struggling to open the valve keeping the pipe shut, prompting Kazim to go get a wrench. He returned to the habitat and handed the wrench over to his co-workers. But then, a few seconds later, this happened.
I do remember this. This is crazy. you imagine?
The moment the valve was opened, its low pressure created a powerful vacuum. Water rushed into the habitat while the pressurized air violently forced everyone into the pipe. All 5 of the men were forced into the 30-inch wide pipe faster than they could blink.
Can you imagine that, bruh?
After tumbling
under the ocean
at violent speeds for a minute and a half, they came to a stop at a section containing a small air pocket, just enough to keep them alive, allowing them a brief moment to find their bearings and assess the gravity of their situation.
They sound like they're Trinidadian.
All of them were barely breathing, and one of them had also injured his leg. And while the air pocket was keeping them alive for the moment, it wasn't going to last very long. So, with no other option, the 2 men at the front, Christopher and Faisal, started moving forward in hopes of reaching the pipe's end and getting help for the other 3. But after making their way through several flooded sections, Faisal lost hope and refused to go any further. This left Christopher to continue alone and ultimately reach the end of the pipe, where he was eventually pulled out by rescuers. Unfortunately, the same did not happen for his 4 co-workers. Days passed and the rescue efforts were slim to none, eventually leaving the other 4 to die in that cramped metal tube. The company's CEO later defended this decision, stating that a rescue mission would have only endangered more lives. The incident sparked one.
They would have had to open up the pipes. I don't know if they have, did they have the proper tools? Because looking at this diagram, it's actually kind of crazy. Think about this. You're down. So they got sucked inside of here, right? And they were going for 1:30. So there was an air pocket here somewhere, right? But at some point, there's no air pocket. What is this? This is diving equipment stuck? Okay, so they're not able to get here? Damn, bro. This guy's... You see where courage can get you, bro? Courage will get you far. This guy stopped moving. This guy stopped moving. Like, bro, if you're gonna die, you gotta go out swinging. You already went that far. You can't pump fake at that point.
Pulled out by rescuers.
That's
Unfortunately,
too
the same did not happen for his 4 co-workers. Days passed, and the rescue efforts were slim to none, eventually leaving the other 4 to die in that cramped metal tube. The company's CEO later defended this decision, stating that a rescue mission would have only endangered more lives. The incident sparked widespread outrage and even forced the regional government to launch an inquiry into how such a disaster was allowed to happen in the first place. But, as is the case with countless similar incidents, nothing much came of it, despite the numerous hearings. The other 4 divers were left for dead. That said, the Trinidad government did announce a compensation of $1 million for each of their families, as well as Christopher, in April 2025. On April 28, 2000, 22-year-old Russian diving instructor Yuri Lipsky decided to reach the depths of the Blue Hole in Dahab, Egypt. This was a risky plan from the get-go, since the Blue Hole is widely regarded as the deadliest diving site in the world, with as many as 200 fatalities in recent years.
Wow.
To make matters worse, before his dive, Yuri asked a local technical diver to accompany him on his journey. All of them rejected him, since the preparations for this risky of a dive took as long as a week. Yet Yuri wanted to go in just 2 days, no matter what. Even after every instructor refused to support his plan, instead of backing out, Yuri made the worst mistake of his life and chose to go through with it alone. He started the dive around noon and quickly disappeared into the depths of the ocean. However, many hours passed and there was no sign of Yuri anywhere. His concerned mother enlisted the help of a local technical diver named Tariq Omar, who immediately set out to rescue her son. Unfortunately, by the time he found Yuri, it was already too late. Tariq discovered Yuri's lifeless body floating near the floor of the Blue Hole. The next day, he returned with the necessary equipment to bring Yuri's body back to the surface and got to work. But as he was about to take Yuri back, he noticed that Yuri's diving camera was lying nearby. So he grabbed that as well and began ascending.
Oh, we got footage?
This camera had captured the final moments of Yuri in haunting
I
detail.
forgot this was a found footage thing. You sound like he panicking. You at the ocean floor?
The dive started like any other, with Yuri swimming alongside many other divers. However, it wasn't long before everyone else faded from view as he started to descend deeper into the blue hole. And that's when all the worst possible things started happening in rapid succession. It started with him failing to keep his gas levels under check, resulting in him getting nitrogen poisoning and becoming extremely disoriented.
Yeah, that's what
By
I
the
was
time he
gonna say.
realized his situation, he was already sinking like a rock. He started panicking and began inflating his buoyancy control device quickly to avoid sinking any further. Tragically, this backfired. The buoyancy control device bursted due to the rapidly increasing pressure, leaving Yuri no way of safely returning to the surface.
Shit. How we knew it burst? That was it, bursting? Had to be. Hard. What is this?
The increasing depth exacerbates the symptoms of nitrogen poisoning as well, and it wasn't long before his camera captured the horrific sounds of him struggling to breathe, ending with him sinking to the 377 feet or 115 meters deep sea floor and passing away. The only silver lining in this whole situation is that there's a good chance the found footage helped at least one diver avoid a similar fate by learning from the mistakes that cost Yuri his life.
Bro, I'm not going in the water, bro. It don't mean that much
Learning
to
from
me.
the mistake-
I swear it don't mean that much to me. I would never do that crap. That's dumb as fuck. That shit just made me mad. You don't gotta do that crap, bro. Like, the fuck? Stay scheming. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the diving one. Bro, but the two things that scare me the most is people that love diving and people that love cave diving. The cave divers are even worse. Like, they be trying to go in different crevices, like especially that one with the kid. That kid gets lucky. Like, that kid is lucky. How many stories have we heard? People falling into caves or whatever, and they get just left. Bro, that rope didn't even. It was almost like the rope wasn't even tied around the. It wasn't even tied around the thing. It was almost as if it was just laying on there, and he couldn't see the other side. Like, once he pulled on it, the shit just gave way. Dwayne Steve from Minecraft. First story stays with me. What was the first story again? Hold on. Let me see. Oh, yeah, the dude in the cult. Yeah. Bro, that was crazy. Like, because at first you're like, bro, why is he doing this? And then you're like, oh, man, they ruined this guy. And then you're like, oh, he gonna take. But at the end of the day, revenge isn't going to. It's not going to make it better. You know? Like, none of that crap's going to make it better. Stay scheming, trying to get at me. All right, now I got a body cam. Oh, body cam. Whoa, body cam, body the hell, body cam. Whoa, body cam. All right, so what have you been doing lately? Because this video is coming from Midwest Safety. Now, me, when I was in Mexico, when I was in Cancun, I was drinking. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I don't drink like that, but I was drinking. And I had rough moments where I understood that I had too much to drink. All right? Now, the title of this one for Midwest Safety, when you had 100 too many drinks. Now, I'm not going to waste no more time. You think I give a fuck what you think? Now, hit that like button for the algorithm, LowtoneLu. Make sure you share the video somebody next to you. Hit that subscription with that notification muscle because we're on the way to 10K at 225. And I appreciate that you here all night. Now, without further ado, niece and nephew, it's your Uncle Lou. Lulu,
Go over there for me, bud. Go over there for me. Come talk to me over here. Go over there. Yeah, right over there. On the sidewalk. I'm out with our walker again. Now he's into traffic. If you could get me one more unit, I'm going to try to talk with him here for a minute. He looks pretty intoxicated. In fact, just go ahead and send me a 52 because we're going to need him, get him checked out for that anyway. Hey! Hey! Buddy! Come here, relax. You okay? I'm worried about you going in and out of traffic. That lady came over to my car to tell me that you've been drinking and that she was worried about you. And then we had a call earlier where I saw you were walking, but you were in the median, so I wasn't too worried about it. But just now, you weren't on the sidewalk, you were actually in the road. Can you sit down? You can't.
No, hold on. You said I was on what?
Can you sit down?
No, hold on. You said I was on what?
Median?
No, after that.
Not on the sidewalk?
No, after that.
On the street?
No, after that.
And they're still gonna make this guy do all the freaking Olympic test. They're gonna do all that crap, bro.
I don't know. I'm worried about you.
And you said...
That's it. That's all I said.
No, you said I was on what?
He got a bottle sticking out his pocket.
No.
Drinking?
Be precise.
Intoxicated? That word?
Be precise.
That's all I got, man.
You said I was on the what?
Sidewalk? I don't know.
Signature name.
Where do you live?
No, you said I was on the road.
Oh, road?
Exactly. And where was that?
This is not the Hastings you were talking about, right? Oh, yeah, you just said it too. That sign says Hastings. I was about to say, bro. This is not the Hastings you were talking about.
On the road?
Right.
On the street?
Right. And where did you find it?
On the street.
Where?
Right here on the street.
Right. Right. And where you find me on the street?
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
Right. And when you find me on the street, you said I was on the road, and I was where?
Oh, okay.
So to cut.
Easy.
Find me on the road.
Barely walk, buddy.
No, I can walk because I'm not even hot. I'm not even drunk. I'm not even hot. Well, I'm not even drunk. Look, it's not forever if I lay that man.
Hey, can you sit down for me?
But look,
where do you stay at?
Same place you live.
No, you don't live with me.
I live with you.
You don't live with me. I gotta get you home.
He trying to.
No, where do you stay?
I live with you.
I don't think my husband would like that very much.
You don't have a
man home.
You have a wife. You live with
Negative.
your
No.
He gone. Hey, he gone as hell.
Oh, no.
You live with your wife. You don't live with a husband. You live with your wife.
No.
Hey,
You have a husband.
wherever he's at, it's not on this planet. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You don't have a husband.
I do. I have my wedding ring tattooed on my finger.
You still don't have a wife. You live with your husband.
Yeah.
What
I called
about
you
your
an
wife?
ambulance just so you know.
What happened to your wife?
I don't have a wife. I called you an ambulance just so you know, because I'm worried about you. Hey,
About to run.
No, before I leave.
Hey. Relax. No.
He hear the sirens.
Left to 35. He's walking away from me now.
Take care of my boy. Do not hurt him.
Hey, come here.
Do not hurt him, bro.
Hey, come here. Just stop. I got your phone. Hey. I've got your tablet.
Another officer happens to arrive right at the other end of the sidewalk.
Bro, if this dude wanted to, that's all I'm gonna say.
Nathan. Come on, man.
He's tired.
Don't make me chase after you. I'll chase you, man. I'm chasing you. You gonna give me a run for my money?
She a long distance. Oh, she starts sprinting. Damn. You dumped it?
The ambulance that was called to the scene arrives, and an EMT says the unexpected.
If you can.
Huh? I need to see this. because they girls. He trying to flirt with her low key. He got the drunk mod. Nah, he got that Rock Lee drunk jutsu.
Watch yourself, man.
Bro, she just jogging with him right now. They just going for a jog.
Hold me.
Hey, come on. I'm not trying to fight. I'm not trying to fight with you or anything. Alright?
I just came from the house.
I know, I was just at your house.
Right, so what they say?
They just said you were intoxicated. Okay?
Hey, back up, bro. Hey.
I just want to make sure you're okay.
Hold on, hey, back up. Don't be rushing on anybody, okay? No.
Hey. Don't even.
Right, so what happened?
Don't touch me and I won't touch you.
Put your hands down.
Right, don't touch me, I won't touch you, so what happened?
Quit walking up on me, alright?
What happened?
So, hey.
Nothing. This is a separate incident. Now we're just wanting you to be okay. Now you got me out of breath. I'm chasing you.
Why are you running? Let me ask you that. We just got here.
You're not in trouble. Like, you're not in trouble at all.
Why are you running? Let's wipe that booger off.
I already know what Carl wants.
But I don't have a problem with you, like.
Man, what the fuck? Why they did that shit, bro? Go get my man a tissue or something.
My problem with you is running in out of traffic.
Wait, it was no traffic. I just came from home. I walk for the store every day.
How she got a straight face?
Back up. Stop touching me.
Well, then back up. Back up.
You back up. Hey, you back up. I'm not even far from where I live.
Well, you're going to get arrested. You're going to get arrested.
No, you going to
I'm not going to play with you.
I'm not going to play with you. No, you can talk from.
Hand out of my face.
This dude is somewhere else. More? We're gonna get more? It's like 4 of y'all there.
I got this arm. Go ahead. Go ahead, cuff this arm. I got the other.
Tell me.
Come on. Stand up. Stand up.
What's going on? Stand up.
Just sit right here. That's all you have to do is sit here.
You asked me what's going on. You asked me if I was going home.
Is your name Nathan?
No, you didn't ask me if I was going home or nothing. Just home, bro. If I was going home or nothing. Just home, bro.
Everybody together. Julia. Passport.
Y'all just blocking up the street at this point.
Stop fighting.
I'm your arm.
I'm not fighting.
I'd be mad as hell.
You already kissed me. Yeah.
No, for real. The police doing too much on this one. I agree. I feel like they don't need this many people. Like, they already had enough people to start off with, right? But then y'all gonna go do the takedowns and shit. Whatever. But now y'all blocking the road. Like, y'all doing too much. Yeah, they acting like they digging for gold. If y'all want to do something, y'all need to help my man lotion up. Why don't y'all lotion up my man's legs or some shit? Y'all sitting there. I'm not gonna lie, I can't be talking, bro. My shit's be fucking white. I should be like a ghost sneezed on my shit. Like, my shit be looking crazy. I'm not even gonna sit there and play with y'all, bro.
Ankle cuffs?
You can.
Hey, get him up. Get him up.
I got check.
Get him up. Hurry up.
I got him.
Can you check out
You okay?
I would.
Get my radio off, my taser. He was undoing my taser when we were on the ground with him.
Yeah, so I would write him up for, assault.
Disorderly conduct.
Yeah, some assault on us, you guys.
Yeah.
Comfortable
We didn't
with that.
search it yet.
But,
Why y'all ain't searching?
Find an ID, let me know.
Just put me back in
They're
my
shaking them.
Can you give me evidence?
Is that B?
Why would you set me up?
No.
Did I kill you?
I tried talking
Did
to
I kill you? Did I kill you? Did I die for you?
Nathan, how old are you?
Did I die for you?
How old are
Did
you?
I live for you?
Yeah, sure. How old are
Did I
you?
live for you? Did I stand for you?
How old are you?
Did I kill you?
Answer my
Did I
questions
kill
first,
for you?
then I'll talk.
Did I die for you?
What's your?
Did I die for you? So why would you stab me though?
What's your age?
Why would you stab me? You know you can die for your name, so take me to the ambulance.
You are in the ambulance.
Take me to the ambulance.
You are in the ambulance.
Right, yes, yes. Because you didn't kill for my name. You didn't die for my name. You didn't kill for my name.
Yeah.
Take me to the ambulance right now.
You okay? Yeah, it was just a lot. No, I know. Are you okay though? Yes, okay.
All right, dude. Listen. We gotta take your coat off. We gotta start an IV on you. Okay? You understand me?
What's going on, guys? Hope you guys
What
are having
the
a great
fuck?
day. But I had a question.
Hold on. I wasn't prepared for this, Officer John. You done stepped this shit all the way up. Holy shit. Y'all seeing this, right? Officer John did. I'm playing.
You understand me?
What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. But I had a question. What happens when professions become so lopsided in gender representation that the very fabric of how we serve the public becomes imbalanced? It's a question that few people ask out loud, but one that deserves serious thought. In policing, where the stereotype has long been the battle-hardened male officer, women have brought a much-needed shift. And their presence in the ranks doesn't just diversify the badge, it transforms the culture. De-escalation, communication, and emotional intelligence aren't soft skills. In this line of work, they're survival tools. And they're tools that many women bring. And the data speaks loudly because while women have steadily entered and strengthened the male-dominated fields like law enforcement, men have not returned the favor. In early childhood education, men account for just 3% of pre-K and kindergarten teachers. And their numbers in elementary education are dropping. And it's not because they aren't capable. It's because society still clings to dated, toxic narratives about what men should be. That a man who works with kids must have suspect motives, that nurturing isn't masculine, and that teaching toddlers somehow disqualifies you from being a man. And those stigmas aren't just ignorant, they're dangerous because kids benefit from seeing both women and men in nurturing roles. There's something powerful about balance because take this video for instance. A female officer might approach a hostile drunk differently than her male counterpart. Not better, not worse, but different. But as long as the situation is resolved safely, it's a win. And I'm not saying every woman should be a cop or every man should be a pre-K teacher, but if you have the calling, go for it. So here's to all the women who've chosen to step in and help policing evolve into something more human and more complete. And to the men standing on the sidelines of classrooms waiting for permission, just step in. Our children don't just need teachers, they deserve you personally.
After dealing with the suspect's drunk behavior for the next half an hour, he was transported to the hospital and medically cleared. He was charged with resisting, obstructing a peace officer.
All right, so that was beautiful what Officer John was saying there. Like, I wasn't expecting him to throw that in there, but I think it was great that he threw that in there. And now, excuse me, I'm sorry, but I really see his full value to the channel, like his expertise. Like, he's been in law enforcement veteran for over 25 plus years. You could tell just by how he spoke on that situation. Not only was he able to look at it from somebody else's perspective, but he's able to empathize. Like, he's already knowing, and he already said it. Like, it's not about a man do a better thing or women do a better thing. It's just how different people approach different things. And when he threw the thing with the kids in the school, like, that's something nobody talks about. That's something that nobody talks about nowadays. Like, kids, all they know is there's women that really teach all the time. Now, I'm not saying it's never always been that way, like it was always women dominated. But at the same time, there are men out here that would love to teach, or men that do attempt to teach. But there's this stigma out here. Like, oh, he want to be around kids. Oh, he weird. Oh, he suspect. You know all that. And it's like, bro, y'all can't be the only ones that's putting y'all hands in the pot of teaching the youth. That's why, I'm going to be honest, that's why everybody's fucking soft today. Everybody's fucking soft. Everybody's pussy because they don't want to get real perspective from niggas sometimes. Mommy's cool to give you that perspective, but it's different when your pops tell you some shit too. Not saying what mom is saying is wrong, but it's different. It's different tones. So yeah, I agree with that sentiment, man. I think they should be, they should be getting about that shit. They shouldn't be having to deal with that kind of shit, bro. Let's see where we at on this one. Hopefully it didn't break up yet, but it probably did. Probably did. No? That's good. Man. Yeah, he put up out the bushes too. Let me see. Damn, they got some bangers right here. Oh, man, is that the movie theater guy? No, that's not the movie theater guy. I'm probably going to have to do that in the next live. It's already about 10:30. All right, y'all, I ain't going to lie. I'm finna hop off. Cause we closing in on about 2 hours now. And I'm going to try my best to edit everything that I've been accumulating over the last few days. Clips and all. So I could drop shorts and all that stuff. But we're gonna try to get on again tomorrow. I don't know how many days in a row we've been doing it. I want to say we've been 2 weeks. We've been going 2 weeks in a row now. Something like that. Dust. All right, my man. I know it's early as fuck over there. You be staying up late for my streams. I appreciate you. Cause I'm already knowing how it is, man. I appreciate you, but you gotta get some rest. I'm a hypocrite. I'm fucking gonna be up till probably 5 in the morning like a dumbass. Then complain I'm tired. I'm tired. I get no sleep. Leg man. I don't know. Do some leg man stuff. Don't be popping those ads, leg man. Just don't be popping nothing. But all right, y'all boys. Y'all be safe. I hope I catch y'all in the next one. And if not, just be easy, and I look forward to seeing you again. Deuce.
Good gas in the knee just to put me to sleep. My bitch, she a girl, so she love when I'm geek. Wild and out.